Here's zone 1 at my dad's house. I got them going. I did change them back to these nozzles because the other ones last year just weren't really working good. There was some I had to keep popping up and it just wasn't good. And so I was able to change them back. But instead of doing the K-Rains, I did the R-Vans, which are a little better than K-Rain, which I had those a couple years ago and they did good. So here's all zone 1. Well, not all of it. The other half is in the backyard. But I got it going. We're on water restrictions, so we can only water twice a week, which sucks because for the summer we're gonna need more than that. But what can you do? There's one here. There's that one. One in here. Used to be one there. Used to be one over here, and there used to be one there, and there used to be one there. But those have since been capped. I'll show you the backyard. One here, got this tree cut. One there. One over there. One here. One over there. And one all the way over there, which I'll get to. Here's the other part of zone 1, and then I'll go ahead and walk to the backyard and show you the other side of it. But you can see it's doing pretty good. Here's the other part of zone 1. There's that one. And that one. Get to it. Yeah, there's this one, and then the other part. And let me go and show you over here. There we go. Yep. That's zone 1. Gets the side yard and the back swing area. And I'll go, when zone 2 comes on, I'll show you that. Alrighty, zone 1 is off, and now zone 2 is on. And this zone still, because zone 1 originally had 18 heads, zone 2 still has 18 heads. And so, even with these, it just doesn't work that good. And really, it doesn't work good with anything because there's just so dang many sprinklers on it. But it's tolerable, I guess, just barely. But sometimes you have to like mess with them and do stuff and just pop them up and whatever. But it's better than it was last year. But I do feel like every year it gets worse. But got these ones. Got this one. I did skip in that garden that I got going there, so that's good because need that to go and get water, and this is zone 4. We'll get the rest of it. You can see there's this one, there's that one, and zone, or those ones over there, those 360s, they just aren't tall enough and they don't spray hard enough to get all the grass around it or all the spray out completely. So, and that one's at an angle, so I don't know. Here's this one. It's getting that, so that's good. Pressure on this zone is crap, and I swear it gets worse every year. There's that one. There's this one. And there's that one. That one's still got the original, or not the original, that one's got a taller, height, so it's able to get more. But, these shorter ones are original to the system, so they leak a lot and they don't spray good. because they're so short. And then, okay, you see this one's just leaking so much and just flooding on top of it that it just can't spray out. And so I might have to replace that one, which is gonna suck because it's literally don't know what the problem is. I think it's the sprinkler. Might be able to figure out something, but it's just, yeah. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. There's that one. There's this one. Yeah. And this one I had to not really replace, but that one's not on zone 2, but I didn't have to replace it, but I kind of changed the inside because it wasn't working. I got clogged and had to dig it up too and get something connected. And then there's this one too. So that's zone 2. It's just zone 1 was over there, and in the side yard, and zone 2 is here in the north back, and north trees in the front, and then the front curb. So yeah, no, this one's gonna have a problem this year, I feel like, along with all the others on this zone. It feels like, I don't know, there's a water restriction, so it's not like anything's gonna be super green anyways, but at least hopefully we can at least kind of somewhat get it going and somehow work a little bit. But you can see for the most part it's tolerable. This zone is usually the one with the most problems anyway. When zone 1 had its 18 heads, I'm sure it had problems too. Anyways, I'll start recording zone 3 when that comes on. Here's zone 3. The main backyard. There's one over there. There's this one. Getting all the backyard pretty much. And that one, this one here, it's getting pretty old, but it still works. It just doesn't go down all the way anymore. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There's this one. It's actually spraying kind of far. I don't know. That should be good. And there's that one. Let me get to it. He's gonna spray me. Whoop. Yep. This one's doing good. We'll go to this one. You can see it pushing the grass down. We'll go to this one. Ooh, that one's faster than I thought. gets everything over here too. And it gets over there. It does spray the house a little bit, but whatever. It's getting all of this, and it's getting it good. And if it rains, same thing's gonna happen. It's gonna hit the house. It's not like it constantly shoots the house and just stays stationary there like that one's doing, believe it or not. So let me go fix that. Oh, never mind, it fixed itself. Yeah, sometimes this one will actually get stuck. It's been a while since it's actually gotten stuck. But that was actually pretty funny. We'll see if it gets stuck again. Sometimes it gets stuck, and usually when it gets stuck, it's actually right there. But let's see. It looks like it's good now. That was funny. Yeah, this one's still original to the system. It's like 20 years old, 25, something like that. The other ones have been replaced. That one too. Well, the body is still original, but the working part is now replaced. Anyway. Yeah, it gets pretty much to the back fence. A little past it, which is good. Yeah, I have it stop here to get that area over there that the sprinkler on zone 1 by those solar lights doesn't get. And then, yep. This is all zone 3. Getting everything and getting it good. These are the sprinklers you need, not the rotors. But sometimes people like those better, and nowadays they install those instead of these, which is just sad. But what can you do? When zone 4 comes on, I'll go ahead and show you that. And here's zone 4. Use these ones in the middle here of the front yard, the main front yard. Get in the garden a little bit more, kinda. So that's good. You can see the leaves on trees. This one. This zone has 11 heads on it. It's better than 18. There's this one. This one here. Not tall enough. There's that one. There's that one. This one. There's this one. This one was rotating when it turned on, but now it stopped. That's awesome. I just got that replaced like literally 2 hours ago. Here's this one. There's one over there and one there. Get to those. There's where zone 1 was. And there's this one. Getting the rose bush, so that's good. Getting this area. A lot of these are, some of these are bent, like that one, this one. The one over there on zone 2 was bent. And so it was spraying fine this way, but this way it wasn't. Well, this one seems to be doing okay. Yep, all zone 4. front yard. You can see that up close. You can see this one's leaking. All the short ones like that. This one not. This one I replaced. That one at the corner I replaced. But most of the short ones, all of those ones, I'm pretty sure that one is original to the system, which means it's like 28 years old. Because it was designed in 96, so maybe it was, or no, it was probably designed in 97 and installed in 97, so maybe it was like 29 or 28 years old. That one, this one. This one's original. I don't remember placing that one. But yeah, a lot of them are original. And the original ones are pretty much leaking now. So, every year a little worse. But what can you do other than replace it? It goes in the ground anyways. But, yeah. At least they spray better when they're fixed. I don't know. But this one's still going good, and that one's doing good, so. Yep. And then when zone 5 comes on, I'll get that going. Here's zone 5. The pressure on this zone hasn't been good lately. I don't know why. I've been having a problem with it. And this one, I changed inside out of it, but it's doing fine now. And there's one over there that I added, and it's also kind of got low pressure, but it still kind of works so far. I think the connection underneath is kind of loose, so I think I need to replace that again. And maybe that's why the pressure is low. Which I wouldn't be surprised, which I had fixed the other day ago, but it's still not working good. Here's this one, which this one is also leaking quite a bit, which I don't know. You kind of see behind it here. But this one's so far working. Getting this area here, getting over there. So yeah, this is the gate to the trail. It's right there. And this is zone 5, which is like the back shed. There's a wasp right there because he's probably nesting in that shed there. Either that or he's getting a drink, I don't know. Get out of the way there. This one's doing good. Then there's that one on zone 3. You can see the grass is all laid down from it. And maybe this one went down. Let's see. Doesn't look like it went down. It's been stuck up every time. You see all the dirt down in there. Maybe. It's a bunch of dirt in there, so sometimes I just have to like push it down. Yep, this is all zone 5. Definitely has low pressure. When zone 6 comes on, I'll show you that. And here is zone 6. This is the last zone. These two. Zone 5 was over here. Zone 3 was that one. That one was zone 5, and then there was one over here. Right here, kind of made a little pool here. That was zone 5. And now we got zone 6 going. You see this one has more pressure. That's good. This one stops about there because that one on zone 5 gets this area, but doo-doo-doo. Might have to make it go over here again, I don't know. That one's got a blue nozzle. I think that one has a black one, but I can't remember for sure. Let me go look. Yeah, it's got a black one. I made a map to show all the details of the sprinklers. A new one and put it up in the garage. And so yeah, that one has a black nozzle. It gets all of that. There's that one. It's the tree, you know, bushes and whatnot. This is zone 6. The final zone. That was good. Zone 2 and zone 5 were the problems, and zone 4 too, because it wouldn't shut off. I had to go in the valve box and turn it off earlier. So that's not good. And it was a pain in the butt because it seems to work fine when I manually turn it on with the timer, but when I do it with the app and the program, it doesn't seem to work. So I'm wondering if it's the app, because I'm gonna be honest, the Orbit Beehive app is the most ghetto piece of crap app I've ever used lately, because it used to be perfect. It used to always work. And now Orbit Beehive has just been complete crap. Don't use it because they can't get their crap together. I want to change so bad to just some other awesome, some better rain or some better smart app like Hunter HydroWise or whatever. That one's always been a dream of mine. But Beehive Orbit is just stupid now. They have this smart watering feature that I don't ever use because it's never worked. I've called it dumb watering because it will run for hours, and even with the right settings, it will say it needs this and this, and you'll have the right soil for the grass and each zone. It will just mess it up and think that it's smart, but it's dumb. So don't get Beehive Orbit. Just don't. It's just gotten dumb and mediocre, and they have all these problems, and it's just crap. Don't make the mistake I did, even though when I got it, it was good at the time. Anyways, this is zone 6, the last zone. And let me go ahead and show you the map. Alrighty, like most timers, not all, but most of them, this one's in the garage. You can see it says zone 6 is going. It's got 23 minutes. It's 8:32 p.m. That noise you heard is a bug getting zapped and that machine thing, light thing there. Anyways, here's the map. I updated it and put a new one. So zone 1, and we're here where the pin is. It's kind of yard and stuff. It's the key up here. Maybe there's a fly there. Maybe he'll get zapped. Hasn't yet. Anyways, yeah. So like here's the key. RV1, RV2, what is this? R full, F, RRF, RV3, M1, M2, M3. Yeah, here's like the zones. 1 side back swings, 2 curb front back, 3 main back, 4 main front, 5 back shed, and 6 back fence. And so I've got, you know, the RV1 is 8 to 14 foot adjustable rotary sprinkler. It's like a R van. That's blue. I have a couple of those. There's one there and one there. RV2 is 13 to 18 foot adjustable rotary spray yellow. That's like the R van 2, R van 13 to 18. RF is a rotary fix 360. RV3 is 17 to 24 adjustable rotary spray red. RF3 is at 17 to 24 fixed rotaries 360. So I had a couple of those and some on zone 2, a couple on zone 3, and then on zone 4, and then one RF. The rotary fix 360 is just the other regular rotary nozzle. And then M1 is the maxi power with the red nozzle. Zone 5 has one. M2 is the max power with the black nozzle. Zone 5 has one. And then M3 is the max power with the blue nozzle, which most of them are M3 and blue nozzles. So that's kind of just the overview of the map. I want to take a good look at that. And then zone 1, zone 2, and there's us over here, and there. And then zone 3 was here, and zone 4. And then zone 5. And then zone 6. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed.